welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. We're back again.
Yes, we are.
This is Volume 5, Episode 2. I'm Bill Henning, that's Walt, and we got a kind of a new third wheel here. John Henning, he's my cousin. He kind of been with us since we were infants. We grew up together.
Yeah.
John's been in the basically the hobby business for most of his life. We grew up modeling trains also. He's kind of went off on his own adventures, and we kind of...
He's an avid fisherman.
Fisherman. He likes his fishing. That's his core hobby, I guess you might call.
Yeah, that's my one of them.
But yet the trains is in his heart. So we kind of, unfortunate, is our loss of Harry. We miss him dearly. Nobody can replace him. But John's been a big help in trying to fill some of the void that's been happening here in the shop. So, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know if you're going to regret this or not, but...
I don't know. Yep. It's been fun so far.
Welcome to our little show.
Yeah.
We've got you sucked in. If you like the show, hit subscribe, share with your friends, hit like, and join us each time. We're going to try to make this a little more frequent.
Yes.
I guess 9 months or 6 months was a little long, huh?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't understand. A lot of things happen, especially with Harry. It was tough to put everything, but he's in a better place. He's not suffering no more. That's where we look on it, but he would want us to carry on.
Yeah, and that's what's the key thing. He says, "You guys going to still do the show, right?" It's like, "No, Harry, you're not going anywhere." So he may be gone physically, but
he is. His presence is everywhere.
His presence is definitely felt. His presence is felt. So
yeah. So
we're looking for we'll continue the best we can.
And we appreciate the everybody, the condolences when people call on the phone and order stuff. I mean, and some people still don't know yet, but the heartfelt appreciation that's come through the store when people call on the phone and even don't know that they didn't know Harry passed. So we really do appreciate it. So
it's really been overwhelming as far as the condolences and stuff like that. So thank you very much. It's as Walt says, it's been very appreciated. It has been a little difficult, but we've been muddling along
and you can check out our eBay site. I mean, we are unfortunately it's what Harry basically in his will is. If you want to, you can get a little piece of them if you want to. So keep an eye on it over the next course of I don't know how long, because it's going
to be months.
Yeah, months. You'll be getting you'll be seeing stuff on eBay.
Every day we're posting a few more things that was in his collection. And
you'll get a card. Bill made some cards up stating that it did come from his collection. So you won't see everything because there are some things that we kind of can't let go.
Yeah, but it's quite a variety of stuff.
Yeah, so and it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
You look at it, but he is greatly missed, and everything. I mean, appreciate even the club guys been coming up and helping and stuff. So
yeah. So I don't know where to start. I'll start.
Yeah. What are you drinking, Bill?
This is from Victory Brewery, a tasty cake. If anybody's from the Northeast or anywhere, I love tasty cakes. I'm not allowed to eat many tasty cakes anymore. But it's a tasty cake, peanut butter candy cake porter. So somebody had pointed these out to me, and it's like, oh man. I heard they're going to might be doing a butterscotch crimpet beer.
I don't know. I like
could be like
traditional lagers.
It might be like a butter beer. Like
there you go.
A Harry Potter thing.
There you go.
So it's kind of a dark chocolate porter, but add tasty cake on it. That was enough for me.
Is it sweet? Have you had one yet?
Yeah, actually I have. I couldn't wait till now to try it.
There you go.
Bill's a fine connoisseur of his beer.
No, not really, but...
Really? Oh, no, you only run the beer fest in town. Okay.
That's only 200 different flavors of beer at our beer fest, but
Have you ever tried all 200?
I couldn't. Well, in years past, before I was running it, I attempted, but
Yeah, you gotta be responsible.
yeah, I got to be responsible now. So last year I didn't drink nowhere near as much as I did, but that's good.
So-
All good. Anyway,
What are we gonna do? Let's talk first about the catalog real quick.
yeah, we didn't do a catalog
Review.
review episode like we often do, but I know the pre-orders are due now. We got to turn in our order. We got to turn in our order now to Lionel. So whatever
That's right.
pre-orders we got, that's what we're getting. Most of the engines are built to order.
Yeah.
So I mean, we always order a few extras, but
And there are some new neat things that I think are really neat in the catalog. That,
yeah, I figure we could just each kind of point out maybe one or two items that stood out to us. Do you start with you, Walt? Do you have anything? What stood out?
I did see like a lot of you guys know I'm a big Reading fan, and I see they did do a Train Master.
So what was your take on that Train Master?
I will give them. They did a little better than the SD45. It was a little saddened that they missed the black pilots on it, but otherwise, pretty much a standard. What do you call it? I just wish they kind of get away from the same numbers. You know, like the common numbers like 801 and that 867 are so common from all the manufacturers. That was probably, what do you call it? I think the only thing I'm really going to get out of the catalog is the auto rack sound card.
Oh, that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw some video on it. I think Lionel has it, but I think that's really the only thing.
So that has where it has like car headlights and the alarm systems going
Yep,
on.
and it's
Cool.
Yeah.
and it's the end of has an end of device, whereas what they call Fred on it.
Right.
Wherever that is in the catalog. Where'd it go? Where are they?
They're in there.
They're in there somewhere. I mean, anybody who's got the catalog, they
3 here.
They already know.
Rex,
yeah.
73.
73. Oh, that's not the sound ones.
Oh, okay.
Are these? No, that's there are sound ones somewhere in here. Because they have. I
As
think,
you're paging through the gondolas, I know I like the Lehigh Valley gondola. I like the gondola, the PS5 gondola, and the Jersey Central. Are nice.
yeah, that was what you call another cup. They
The
did
rocket car's fun.
Yeah, I thought that was cute. For
That
the
and
4th of July.
these little cabooses are pretty cool.
For the 4th of July, the rocket, the big rocket.
Of course, you got another New Hope remake.
some
the
local
rail
to us local the Middletown in New Jersey, New Hope and Ivyland, McHughes brothers that's from like the late 70s, early 80s.
Good era.
Yep. They got the rail boxes with the graffiti.
But they went all in on some of these franchise things like the licensing stuff.
Oh yeah,
Star
they're
Wars
going
stuff.
crazy with all that
No,
stuff.
enough the Star Wars stuff. The
Everybody can buy a train now with their
Looney
thing
Tunes,
on it.
Tom and Jerry. Yeah, the Star Wars stuff they really jumped in with 2 feet.
I like their tribute to the pre-war stuff. I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
template in pre-war. My
Well,
disappointment is that it's going to be plastic and nothing in
It's not going to
tin.
be tin plate.
It's not going to be tin plate. It's going to be, plastic molded. So
Yeah, quite a few. I think we got quite a few for the Commodore Vanderbilt. This year they did a actually conventional New York Central, the F3 set.
Yep.
100. Yeah, it's true conventional.
there's a conventional set.
Comes
Really?
with a
I didn't
transformer.
notice.
You didn't
Yep.
you didn't see that?
Nope. How did I
That
miss?
and I thought there was another conventional set. Oh, maybe it was the pre-war set.
Yeah, yeah, conventional train set, New York Central freight set.
I think that's the only one I saw that was conventional.
I think they need to do some more conventional trains.
Yeah, definitely.
If anything, like obviously the higher end, no, but some of the lower end stuff, there are still a fair amount of people who just want their conventional. And
I'm one
if
of
it
them.
saves some of the electronic costs.
Right. Well, that's the thing. You know, that's I think that's a different angle they could go with, instead of constantly going up or cheapening a product. Just keep a neutral, basic product. Doesn't need a lot of literally bells and whistles and smokes and all that. And
yeah, I mean they got the
people would be happy
Halloween.
with it.
They got some peanuts this
Yeah, those
year.
are cool.
Who
They
else?
continued the Ford and Chevy competition.
How about the Rock'em Sock'em
Yeah.
robot
That was
car?
a cool car.
Yeah, you got the Uno, some
And then
celebrating some milestones on games.
They got more Mr. Rogers. I was still surprised they didn't do it last year and they didn't do it this year. A trolley. How
Right.
can you not have a Mr.
Right,
Rogers
yeah.
trolley? You'd think that would be the first thing to do.
Yeah, but I think you might be is because that was an open trolley.
it was a Brill
I
or
don't
something,
think it
wasn't
matters. Just
No,
a trolley. I mean, you can have a peanuts trolley, a couple peanuts trolley, but
all the Halloween stuff.
it can be just a Brill trolley. But just as long as put the paint scheme on it, I'd buy one of those in a heartbeat.
Area 51 seems to be a really good seller for them.
Yep.
Halloween definitely has definitely taken off.
And they have the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff there this year.
But probably the newest thing in here, I mean, you got the Polar Express series. I
That
think
always does well.
the neatest thing, and going for a different market and in the lower end, it's made for 4 and up, are the battery operated ones.
Battery operated O gauge.
Okay,
Because they did the battery operated like it was more like a G scale stuff
yes.
before.
but what's kind of cool about this is it runs on battery. The smoke and makes smoke. We have a Thomas here. It uses water.
Yeah, this past year when I saw the Thomas set, this cheap battery operated, I think it sells for $79 for the whole set. You got, and my first thought was, man, this is going to be a piece of crap, you know.
Yep.
So I only ordered like 2 of them. I ordered 2 of them in, you know. I wanted to put on, wanted to pull apart and look at it. We got to check this thing out. We pulled that out and was like, this thing is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
felt
really
like it was well milled. I was expecting that cheap, shiny plastic, you know. It wasn't. You know, here we go. The remote was what we're familiar with, the Lion Chief remote. You know, here's a little Thomas, which is more the style. The new Thomas is a cartoon, unfortunately. Remember? Yeah, we always watched it.
Yeah, and she just believe
Wasn't
it or
George
not.
Carlin used to be
Yeah,
there?
Yeah,
and
John-
Ringo,
yeah,
Ringo Starr.
Ringo
Yeah, I
Starr,
remember watching it
George
with my
Carlin.
kid, and the first time I saw George Carlin doing the conductor, I was like, what? You know, and if
He's a little out of his age bracket there.
but then Ringo Starr. But the funny thing that I never knew about it was a woman who came up with the whole Thomas concept. But yeah, they got.
Well, here, this is a Thomas. This is the Thomas one.
Yeah,
It's
the
pretty
technology
basic.
is pretty cool.
It is. It runs off batteries, but it's O gauge. So you have a whole layout. Your son or grandson can get this thing and put it on and run it on
your track.
Great layout. Where the hell's the on off switch?
It's on the back there.
And look, it smokes like, but it uses a water vapor.
Yep.
But it smokes great.
Yeah, I mean you
it's
can
really
run
cool.
it. You can run it on the floor.
Run it on the counter.
There you go, Bill. See,
Our cooking.
you can't be drinking and operating a train.
And he talks and does everything like a Lion Chief.
All right, full steam ahead.
And it comes with, I think like the set comes with a nice set of track.
Comes with a figure 8, 2 switches,
Yes.
and enough to connect those 2 switches as well.
Yeah, and there's some other accessories I guess comes with it. It doesn't
Annabelle.
track.
You got Annabelle and Clarabelle.
Yep.
You know, I mean it definitely is for a younger age. It looks like it'll probably take a little good beating. We haven't nobody brought it back yet.
Put your toys in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put your little people in there.
Like we put this one through its paces on the layout here. We
Oh,
run
yeah.
it all Christmas throughout Christmas. You know.
That-
Number one engine coming through. All aboard. We're rocking the rails. We're on track and on time. That was fantastic.
That's the one you hook people with. 'Cause
Yeah.
you show them the regular sets and all that, and they're like, well, my guy's a little younger, or he's like 1 or she's a little 2-year-old, and they're like the trains, and they're looking at him like, okay, and then they spy Thomas, and their eyes light up, and they start talking like this kid has been quiet, hasn't said anything. All of a sudden, it's Thomas, 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 and yeah, you know, they just light up.
And money wise, it's not going
But
to.
it's very cost effective for what it is.
Yeah.
The only thing I noticed, I was a little disappointed. The only miss, because I think this thing was a freaking home run.
Yeah.
The only miss was the coupler height, the couplers.
Yeah.
Because they have a couple other sets. They had the Christmas one and the Barbie one.
Yeah, they got a Barbie one coming out. They have
Yeah, that's out.
a Pennsylvania
But
Flyer
they're also
coming out.
yeah, they're also doing Pennsylvania Flyer, a
Santa Fe Flyer.
But all those have
Polar Express and Harry Potter.
all those have the basic cars, which is good.
Yeah.
But it has the right coupler height. But for some reason, the Thomas they
It's like
kind
a
of
cartoon height.
they kind of missed the mark. So all these other ones will use all your O gauge cars will hook up fine, but the Thomas one is the coupler height's too low, so they kind of missed one thing that they missed on this Thomas set was the coupler height. It's a little disappointing. Other than that, this won't be too bad if you repainted the wheels black, and
Yeah.
though it's got European bumpers. Huh? What's up?
Well,
with
that was the curious thing. Well, I was
What's
going
up
to say
with that?
maybe Thomas was designed after European style cars.
Yeah, but
and
this
that's
is
why
not a European
I know
caboose.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking
Those are the
bumpers.
sprues they didn't cut off from the mold.
Look like thumbtacks stuck in.
But what do you call? You know what? I hate to say it. As much as dumb as they look, they are built in for safety.
What, there's bumpers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. You ever see the
Yeah.
You ever
Indian
watch
Railroad guys?
Watching the guys
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
they just jump between those cars. I mean, as a real railroader, you know, a railroad worker, no, we don't go near those things in between them.
And a lot of them too. You get certain. They're still using like a hook link coupler.
Right. Yeah. And a little come along chain that tightens it up, and like that's insane. OSHA would go berserk. Not that OSHA controls the railroads here either, but still.
But
Yeah.
overall, I think these O gauge battery operated. I mean, they're cheap, but I think they serve a good purpose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
They,
get-
they serve
yeah,
a niche
and-
in the market. Yeah.
Yep. You get them very young kids where the parents don't want to, or the grandparents who have Lionel or O gauge, and they can give it to their grandson. They can come over, bring a train, and run it on their train
Yeah.
layout.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about them running their expensive
Right.
trains.
Either that or their old trains.
Yeah.
You know, that they want to hand down. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really get a kick out of the water vapor.
Yeah, it comes with this
Technology.
little water bottle. Water, not smoke fluid or oil.
Right.
It's just water bottle. Well, actually, the instructions say to fill it up here, but I always just fill it up off the smokestack. I'm sure these kids will probably lose this. I just keep filling the smokestack and it works
Yeah.
fine.
It works great.
But now, make a wire out of it.
No, you got to run it for a couple seconds
Yeah.
and then it starts up again.
All aboard.
Yeah.
I'd say
that's
they hit a
cool.
home run with this idea.
Yeah, I
It
think
really is.
they're going to make more with the next sets for next year.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah,
Alright.
and now they got a couple different engine molds that they can, you know,
piggyback off of.
Yeah, I'm sure.
change the colors or
Yeah, I'm
change
sure they'll
different.
come out with other paint schemes. Yeah, they got the Polar Express one.
Right.
And Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Express. So I can't imagine they're not going to do well. You know, because
Yeah, reasonable.
now the one thing is, as far as repair, I mean, if
That's
there's a
it.
problem with it, you got to send it to Lionel. Don't send it to your local
Yeah, it says
authorized
that right in the
Lionel
box.
dealer.
It says
Says
do
yeah,
not
big
return to
letters.
dealer.
Do not return to store.
Right.
So for the most part, if it breaks, you know, you got to send it to Lionel and they'll deal with it. You can't take it to your local hobby shop to get it fixed. So that's the only thing. Other than that, I mean, it's 125th anniversary. You got a lot of 125th anniversary freight cars and some other specials.
I'm looking forward to maybe the second catalog and start seeing what kind of, if they're going to start bringing up some the bicentennial stuff for next year.
Bicentennial
Right,
stuff,
yeah.
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 Or whatever. What is not really a bicentennial? What's it?
It's like a historical.
Yeah, there's 250th anniversary.
Centennial or something?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Something.
You have to Google that. But next year's going to be the
You wanna talk-
250th anniversary of their country, so it's going to be. I'm curious to see if all the railroads are going to be coming up.
All the paint schemes.
In 1976, for the bicentennial year, every
man.
railroad had.
Had at least one or two.
That reminds me of. Let me use Atlas. We originally got Atlas, a couple of covered hoppers. This was the Burlington Northern 1776 paint scheme.
Yeah, so.
So we, HMI. Do we have an N scale one?
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
haven't seen
remember.
one.
I don't remember an N scale coming in.
But these are pretty cool. I love
Yeah.
these. I love
And
all
that's kind of based off the Burlington Northern. What was it? I think it was an SD40-2 that they did back in the day.
these. Yeah, that was a popular one. Seaboard had the U36B,
Yep.
which I'm waiting for Lionel to make a legacy version. Hello. Sorry.
Oh, he wants his auto train.
Auto Train or the Seaboard 1776. U36Bs. Legacy. Make it
I
happen.
mean, yeah, so many of the railroads had. I think Santa Fe had. Yeah, well, they all had them. Just about every.
Actually, I don't think many had the U36B.
No, I'm just saying most of the railroads of that era had some type of bicentennial engine.
Oh yeah, the bicentennial paint scheme. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see where the 2026 Lionel catalog has a lot of red, white, and blue in it. I can't imagine.
Or even the second half of the 2025.
Yeah, maybe. So this is a cool car. We have these. They're neat. Stop by, pick one up. HO, O gauge.
Okay.
All right, what else do we want to talk about? Want to hit your
Your
HO,
HO,
couple
yeah.
of your HO things?
Yep.
I know Walt's been jonesing
Oh yeah. He does
to
his
share
HO.
this, baby.
We just got the Walthers F7s in. I think that they are F7s. We have a single engine
The
Reddings.
A and the ABs.
Then we have the AB set. Then we got some in sound, some in not.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a nice job. Of course, I can't not say how beautiful that black and green and yellow stripe. Who could not like
Looks like
that?
a Jamaican's flag.
Really?
We're gonna put a CR
No, John,
on it.
you're going. You want the one welcome mat come out already? And we got two locals at Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, really nice detail. I mean, they also, like we said, there's an AB set and all, but gotta love that Reading.
But speaking of new and HO,
Also, their
Atlas has their 100th anniversary
Anniversary.
passenger set here.
you know, that kind of thing. So
Oh yeah. So yeah,
that's that. I mean, it'd be great if we could go back to Bombardier, who not only builds them but services them and rebuilds them, and will do everything. But you know, they also want a certain price tag for that kind of service and quality.
Guess this is the end car. It's got a horn.
Yeah, they're gorgeous looking. The detail on them.
Yeah, the interior. They got nice interiors in them.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty nice.
You
So I
see
guess we're
them.
not
You
not-
can see the real ones come through Trenton Station.
So I guess we're not going to see them coming through Lansdale.
No, they're actually considering selling off some of the ACSs because they don't have the cars that they were going to use for them.
Nice.
Yeah, those are really sharp. Looking.
So yeah, this is a set they have out. It's got the engine and 2 cars, and then you can get an extra engine, right?
Yeah,
Well, where you just get the
you
engine.
push pull from both ends.
Yeah.
No, they're the same number.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's 4503.
Cool.
Put that over there.
Yeah. What else we got? We can talk a little bit about RMT, Ready Made Trains. I know that Ready Made Trains makes our anniversary car. We didn't pick one of these up. Picking one up soon because supply is starting to dwindle. It's our 80th and our Hennings's trains boxcar. These things are really cool. We talked about them previously.
Detail.
I didn't realize that the insides have loads in them.
Yeah, it's got a truckload. It's all your ready-made.
Your boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
are in there.
it's all full of our 80th anniversary boxcars in there.
Yeah.
It's got a nice metal walkway.
They're very well detailed. It'll go head to heads with Atlas and Lionel and MTH.
Oh, for sure. Especially at the price point.
Yeah, it's got the brake wheels. They haven't got a piece of chain link in there. Well detailed, nice car. These are pretty awesome cars. But the other specialty car we have is the Pennsylvania Northeastern Ore Car. The Pennsylvania Northeastern Railroad is the railroad that comes through here. in
It's a
Lansdale.
short line that does all the freight service now.
Here in Lansdale. So we did do the New Hope and Ivyland ore cars, but they sold
Which
out.
is their parent company.
Yeah.
Actually.
But they had sold out. But we still have some of these guys left. And I think I got 8 of these.
You got 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have all different
I want
numbers.
to weather them up, and yeah, they're going to be sharp looking. Yeah, these are nice. You got the new trucks on them. So actually, we got the replacement trucks are coming soon to replace all like the Bethlehem Steel ore cars we have. They had the bad trucks.
Yeah.
So we still got boxes of them downstairs. So as soon as these trucks, they should be in within the next. They're on the boat, shall I say?
Yeah,
There we go.
it'll probably be here by like mid-March.
In
Supposedly.
March, and we'll have a marathon of changing trucks on all these ore cars.
You will. You know what we're doing when we have downtime in the store.
Yeah.
I think we just all grab a 6-pack and sit around and changing trucks.
You got to close the store for 3 days?
Yeah.
We're taking no orders.
No orders. We're just changing trucks.
No.
Couple other. These are some other specialty runs that we're doing.
Excuse me.
This is our Reading Railway, the Mennonite Central Committee boxcar. This was done.
Specialty for somebody or?
Yeah, actually, we're running this. Back in the 70s or 80s. This was a popular boxcar. A couple manufacturers did them. I think my dad did a run of these in HO.
Yeah.
I guess it was the early to mid 70s, and they went really well. So he wanted to do them again.
Hey, why not?
You know.
Yeah.
But, Allentown and Auburn, which is
Another local railroad.
that's a local railroad, an active little active tourist.
Tourist railroad outside of.
Kutztown. They're actually the main station. I think is in.
Yeah, but
Kutztown.
above, it's kind of more outside of Allentown. So
Yeah.
people kind of who's not familiar with Pennsylvania. Yeah, you've heard of Allentown, so it's a little bit, I think, a little west of Allentown.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the Hawk Mountain Line, the Wanamaker, Kempton, and Southern.
It's another old Reading. Yeah, both of them are, I believe, all old branches of the Reading Railroad. Reading line.
Well, that's a
Reading-
defunct railroad now, isn't it?
What?
The Wanamaker in Kempton.
No, I think
They're
that's
still active.
I don't know. I've heard of Kempton, but I haven't.
I remember they were going there
recently.
when I was a kid,
Yeah.
yeah, Hawk Mountain.
but I don't remember if this is still an active line.
I'm not sure. That's a good question. We could always Google it, but I always get in trouble for Googling things.
We're supposed to Google this stuff before the show, not during.
Well, sometimes it's more fun when we're doing it during. It's like, get the answer.
I think it's interesting how, like, we have the Henning's boxcars loads in there, but they have the graphics for whatever the company is on the outside. Whatever their product might be. Let's say it's GE, then they'll have generator boxes in there. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
think I forget which one he did. Actually, has the boxes are stamped of a local company that was there at mill, and I'm not sure if it's
Was it one?
Auburn or I think it might be in that
Wasn't
one.
he
I
talking
forget.
about doing a military one or something where it was
Yeah,
going to have
he-
explosive boxes in there? Or
No,
something like that?
he does have a bunch of military ones coming out. He's got some tank cars coming. I think he's doing like 4 military cars.
This says ready-made trains.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that one does.
He was saying some of them he's got the graphics for.
Yeah, I know. Imagine it said he changed it. That one any different?
Was it that one?
Now, are we taking pre-orders for these yet?
Yeah,
Bill?
we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Albright Mill. This one
Yeah,
had
there you
Albright Mill. I knew he had one where he put
Changed the lettering.
for a local company, and he was kind of excited on that.
That's cool. That's our home.
700E.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was
The what would
WWHD. What would Harry do? So it's kind of a segment. That's kind of a segment we're gonna feature each week. A WWHD. What would Harry do? We'll kind of talk either share one of his projects he's done, or maybe something in his collection.
yeah some of his creativity.
So one of the things that we pulled out the other day, this past week, we found he actually had the Holy Grail of Lionel, the infamous 700E.
It's impressive to see.
Scale.
Yeah,
Scale.
it's a scale Hudson from about 1940 or 41, right before the war.
Right.
Lionel started doing some scale stuff, kind of the direction they were headed before the war. Then after the war, things changed, and that whole kind of line really didn't materialize until decades later. Now, one thing that was interesting when we're reviewing the catalog is they are coming out with the Vision line, the Vision Hudsons, and one of the is the
5344.
5344. Now, I mean, this is part of Harry's collection, and everything in Harry's collection is being looked at to possibly being sold. A lot of it's probably about 90% of his collection is being sold off. Most of it basically are listing on eBay, so trying to give everybody the opportunity to either, some of it's being auctioned, some of it's just buy it now. We're trying to make it a reasonable price. We're kind of looking at the average price on eBay and setting it. We're not marking things up. I think
Right.
I think the prices
It's not
we're
putting a
putting are
premium
fair.
on anything.
No.
It's not like it came out of the Neil Young collection,
Exactly. It's Harry. It's my brother's stuff.
But he did touch a lot of people.
He
Yeah.
did touch a lot of people,
Right.
and he liked everything.
Yeah,
It didn't matter
He's very
if it was-
eclectic.
I didn't know if it didn't matter whether it was an early pre-war or a modern Vision Line engine. He liked it all, and he had it all. He had a ridiculous collection.
Yeah. And if anybody had ever been up to one of the Run for Funds, you would have
Had a
seen-
taste of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is his 700E. He had the freight cars that went with it, the box car, the hopper car, the tank car, and the caboose.
Yeah, that's what do you call it? We were looking at it and surprised they didn't match that set.
Oh, in the new Lionel
No
catalog.
catalog.
Yeah.
And they did. I think we found
They had a passenger set.
Yeah, they're offering the heavyweight
Like passenger
pack, or
cars,
the
but they
Broadway
didn't do a
Limited or
freight
whatever.
set.
Yeah.
But no freight set. I didn't see anything.
But
That was the other thing that was kind of cool. I'm kind of
Maybe
interested
they
to see
could do
is,
that in the second half of the year if they, get a bug in their ear.
is the water scoop tender
yeah, what about?
Yeah.
with the smoke effect. I think that's kind of
Yeah, they did that previously. It's kind of neat. Though to me, I thought it looked like the tender was on fire than anything. But when you think of pre-war,
I know.
That's amazing detail.
Yeah, the
It's-
pre-war.
into this. I mean, even today, in today's standards, that's incredible.
Oh, for sure.
Great detail.
Well, obviously they're not making anything similar. Everything's molded, 3D printed. However, nobody's putting the fine details and the rail work and everything in it that pre-war and even
all the
post-
extra piping.
Yeah, all the extra piping and stuff.
Now
like
it's called a Vision, Lionel Vision line,
Right, yeah.
and they charge you a
Yeah,
shitload more
exactly.
money. So actually, it might be interesting rather than selling this off, maybe hang on to it
that. Right.
until those come out
and can
and
do
have
it
a really
real
good comparison.
Yeah.
Really compare the Vision line Hudson to an original 700E Hudson.
Mm-hmm. Be a good anniversary year for America.
Yeah.
250th anniversary, and you got this, and then the new version of it. Talk about your own little American history going on there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just
They didn't make the Freedom Train. Not like,
Oh, I'm
not like
sorry.
the Reading
I'm
G1.
sorry. Jeez.
Yeah. There's no American Freedom Train
Hudson.
Hudson.
Are there any? How many Hudsons are there still around? I wonder.
Are there any? You better start rating all this Google stuff down so we can look this shit up.
Yeah, you can't be
not- it's
just
not
putting
right
out
in-
whatever you want to say. You got to have fact.
So that's our brief. Yeah, there you go. Our brief
All right,
there we go.
WWHD topic tonight.
Something I can, what do you call?
We'll get more involved in some of Harry's stuff in future episodes. One thing I wanted to kind of share, we had an engine that we shipped out to a customer.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was shipped out to a customer, and he kind of came back to us and said, yeah, he received it. He wants to return it. Because apparently there was a hole about this big, square hole in the side of the box.
A forklift, possibly.
A possible, clear as day, had to have been a forklift went through this box. I don't know. I guess the United States Postal Service uses forklifts.
Hey, we don't point fingers. We just know things happen.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't DHL or UPS.
Or
Yeah.
FedEx.
So we got it back. It's been returned. So I haven't had the chance to really pull it out to see the damage. So
Why don't we do that now?
yeah, so I thought we'd take a look at it. See how bad this thing is. See if we can save it.
Or maybe somebody wants to buy it and use it as a train wreck.
But it's the Chesapeake and Ohio. Was it one of the F-19? So the customer did tape over where the hole was. Here, hold this up. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see where the forklift went through that baby. Right through the side of the box. Imagine having your
Yeah, turn it
Brand
around.
new.
brand new.
See that come at your doorstep. And yeah, you can see how far it went through.
Up in your $1,400 engine and see the box looking like that. Oh, that's sad. Man. I'm afraid to look. I saw the pictures that the customer had sent. And I was surprised it didn't look like it was as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, so.
I wonder if Lionel could hook us up with some box and some styrofoam.
Needs
Yeah,
a new
really.
box.
Shipping crate.
That was his packing slip. His receipt. So yeah, styrofoam took a beating.
Is that black? What's inside there? Is that grease from the fork?
Probably.
I guess grease from the forklift. Yeah. Yeah, it must be from the forklift.
Wow.
Well, it isn't all that bad. I mean,
Yeah, the random pipe in the awkward
we
position.
got the handrails all bent to hell. It's got some big scratches. The whistle's missing.
Yeah,
Just
at
skimmed it.
at least it didn't. It still has what do you call it? But they're all broken off.
All the stanchions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, pull that right at the breakdown. Because here's the handrail. It should be
Oh,
flat.
I just pulled it all the way through. Looks like I just pulled them out and
Went back to its natural state.
yeah, I really thought it was like the casting's not busted.
Hmm.
Oh, there's the whistle. That's the whistle there.
Oh look. Oh, it got caught on the whistle string.
Yeah,
Oh, the whistle's still there.
so the whistle's still there. It's broken, but it's there.
Did tender get anything?
Mm.
Probably
Well, it
not.
says one thing for Lionel's boxes.
Yeah, I really thought this thing was going to be
Yeah.
a basket case.
No, the tender looks okay.
Huh.
Tender's fine.
It's a really sharp engine and tender.
Oh, it
Right.
is. It is. That's a heavy tender.
Yeah.
Whole die case. Yeah, I mean the box took a beating, the packaging, but I would say the engine wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's what do you call?
I think I should give it a test run, see if it works. Let's see if it works real quick.
Ash pans are empty. Better tense that fire while we're waiting. Gonna be a hard pull ahead. Dispatcher, ready to roll. Can I pull? Over.
Hold for track orders. Dispatcher out.
Dispatcher, ready to roll. Can I pull? Over.
You're good to go. Dispatcher out.
Register book out.
Well, good part is everything seems to work fine. So
Yeah.
Except
It's
for
really sharp. Definitely a smoke wagon.
yeah, makes a lot of smoke, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll fix it up, fix it, and the best we can. Maybe we'll weather it
Weather
up.
it up, yeah.
We'll do what Harry would do. Weather
There
it.
you go. That's what he
yeah, that's probably then sell it.
and sell it.
Yeah, so maybe we'll weather this baby up. And,
See if we can get a new box from Lionel maybe,
yeah,
because evidently they definitely get extras, I guess, for parts.
you would think. So we'll check on that. See if we get a new box for it. Fix it all up. Nice weathering job.
Yeah.
You know, see where it goes from there. All right. Other than that, I think that's all I had for
Yeah,
now.
I don't have too much else.
Is there a deadline? Did you say what's the deadline for getting orders in last minute?
Today.
Today? Oh, today. Okay,
Yep,
there
today.
we go.
Well, you ain't gonna
So
be
tomorrow I gotta submit all our numbers and quantities to Lionel.
Oh, so I gotta give you my
Yeah, you got a couple more hours.
I think this other Pacific one. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Now you gotta actually check out the what's it? Lionel, I think, had a video of it. Auto rack.
No, the auto rack. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's like got all blinking car lights in it and on the horns
That'd
going.
be cool.
it is pretty cool. So, all right. Well, until next time. All right, Walt, you can't pull the rope this time.
Yep. It's John. That's John.
Is it me? Do I pull the rope now?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.